almost forgot my shovel. Okay. So I'm out here by myself, about to dig some trails, and trying not to step in poison oak. He's gonna come out and meet me in like 30 minutes to an hour when it's almost dark. So for now, I'm gonna get started, kind of show you guys the whole deal. So for our 20% project, as I already stated, we're building mountain bike trails and kind of showing you how to maintain trails and what we do out here to keep the community healthy. Not a lot of mountain bikers actually clean the trails, maintain the trails. So it's up to us to kind of keep things going smoothly. Okay. So step one of making a mountain bike trail is clearing the path. Normally we do that with like rakes and hose and whatever we can use. If you're using loam, you're going to use rakes more. Loam is like decomposed leaves. But out here at the lake, we have this stuff called DG, decomposed granite. It's kind of a pain to use, especially in the summer, but right now it's all soft and easy to work with. So we already got this trail cleared. This is my trail that I started, I don't know, like 2 years back with a friend. It's called Chicken Milk. As you can see there, we made a nice little sign and everything. Oh, I'm in poison oak. It's a cool trail. It's a lot of fun, honestly. There's nothing difficult on it, but it's just kind of cool to say it's my trail, you know? So Will's gonna come out here and help me, and there's a tiny jump that my friend made, so we're gonna take that out, make a whole new jump, and then hopefully add some other stuff. We only have about, I don't know, like an hour and a half of light, so we're gonna make the best of this. Hi, welcome to our TED Talk. So we're out here building our jump, so I'm gonna go through the process of making a proper trail really quick. So the first thing you want to do is scout out a location. This is the most important part. So we picked a trail where we're not, in the gully over there. There's a gully, and that's where all the water flows through. So in the winter, your trail is going to get destroyed. So we have a nice little spot. It has soft dirt. It's on a nice slope though, so all the water runs off. And our big point is trail features. So over here, I don't know if you can see it, we have a nice little berm coming off of a rock feature, and we slope naturally. We have berms that slope naturally with their surroundings. And this is the most important part. So the second part is to clear out the trail. So here we've already cleared out the trail a bit. It's nice, easy to ride. You're not like going through the thickets or anything. But it's not a well-established trail, so it's still something we can work on. And the third thing is, if you want to make features, figure out where you're going to make them beforehand. A lot of times the guys, they just get out here and they'll start building a jump and not have a plan of what they're going to do. So we have a few areas right here. We have a small jump that's going to turn into a massive jump. And then over behind me, we have some pumps going into a berm and then going into a long straightaway section. So we got it all planned out, everything we want to do. So here we're going to start with our jump. So another really important thing about where you actually make the trail is making sure it's, legal. We're barely outside of the state park right now. We're on a private little area that the landowner actually lets us use, which is really nice. So you always want to make sure, unless you're doing like normal trail maintenance and not building like massive jumps, it's usually not a good idea to bring out a shovel like out here to the state park and just start building. I may or may not have done it many times before, but like, just, be careful, don't mess up the trails for everyone else, because these are all multi-purpose. They're for hikers, for equestrians, and for mountain bikers. So just be mindful of what you're doing. And another really important thing is irrigation. So, like I was talking about earlier with the water runoff, you don't want it to start raining and then build up a big pool. You'll bring in mosquitoes, everything will get muddy, it'll destroy the trail. So what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna make water channels that run along the side of this jump here and through the middle to prevent water from building up. I've had that happen to me once or twice before where, you know, when I first started digging trails, I would just dig a hole and use that dirt to make a jump, but that's not a good idea. You want to be really, really careful about where you pull your dirt from.
This thing's gonna be scary on a bike, dude. I can't even lie. Like,
It's a little fat.
it's a little fat. Yeah, some stuff needs to be improved, of course, because, like, we're in, like, the first stage of actually doing it. But, something we've been doing, or Oliver did, like, most, like, the base work, and I've been helping out since I just got here. Basically, what you have to do is dig it out, clear all, like, thickets, and then actually begin tamping dirt down and throwing it in, like, a location inside the jump. And I've basically been doing that, trying to build the jump so we can actually sculpt it later. So one thing I'm trying to do is maybe put on like a little bit extra dirt so we can sculpt it out more and have more room for aero. I guess we don't have to like re-tamp down the dirt. But yeah, that's the jump so far. Yeah.
All right, so we're back. It's dark. We're just gonna pitch it in for the night. Keep on working. We have our headlamps, but we probably won't record very much. Really quick, before my camera dies, I'm gonna talk about jumps and the different shapes that make jumps and give them their character. So the first type of jump is your standard tabletop that has dirt or something in between to kind of keep safeguard. That's, you know, normally the most comfortable type of jump because you don't have to worry about falling, and or if you do case the jump, which means you don't make it, you're gonna be safe. The second kind of jump is a gap jump, and that's a tabletop, but with nothing in between. So you just have a jump and a landing, and if you case it or don't make the jump, you're gonna, you know, hit the front of a landing. It's not pretty. But that's what we're building right now. So anyways, we'll get back and kind of show you how we actually shape this jump in just a little bit.
So carving and stuff like that for a jump. Okay, so here's like the first step of sculpting it is what you got to do is you got to pack the dirt down, which there's probably like a lot of footage of me doing it. It's where I'm like smacking the ground with the shovel. Smacking the ground basically makes it retain its shape over time, and if you don't pack it down, it'll just like the dirt will just like spread out and it won't stay like an actual jump. But we're looking to make it a jump, right? So in order to do that, we started packing it down. The next step would be basically shaving it. Shaving it just means like taking off like some of the edges and just like trying to like legit shaping a jump, like making it look like an actual jump, you know. And then pack down some more so it holds its shape, holds the shape we want, and then you got a little jump. So it's and like some ways we can do that. Make it like a lip and you make it higher. Like you'll get more actual like height air by making it steeper. We're not going for that. And if you make it more like an actual like straight like flat ramp, it's more like the jump we're making, where the goal is getting over an obstacle such as a gap.
Okay, so now Will is briefly going to talk about how he was able to overcome his fear of jumping or jump and actually do it.
Okay, so how I build confidence for the jump, and I feel like this is an important part of jumping, is actually getting the confidence to do it. It like took me a minute, some run-ups, get comfortable on my bike, see other people do it helped a lot. Also, this sounds kind of strange, but peer pressure is actually more helpful than you think. Having people with you who have done the jump and are like egging you on to do it can be helpful to actually get you to do it, because you have it within you to do it. Anyone has it within them to do anything, really. But actually getting yourself to do it and send it is difficult. It's a mindset type thing, and like how I built confidence was peer pressure. Like Dimitri and Oliver were with me, and they helped me actually go send the jump. 2, just envision yourself doing it. It's like almost like close your eyes for a second, like see yourself getting over. 3, yeah, get some pressure by like if you have other people with you, have them go in front of you and you follow, or there's many ways to do it. However, I think you have to kind of like find your own way and find your own way to do it, your own actual way to jump. Because because my way is gonna be the same that it works for you. Like everyone has different motivators. Mine just happened to be having people to egg me on.